Hello there, folks. XFL Jim here with the weekly roundup for Patrick and the people. You're the people. I'm not Patrick, but I'm XFL Jim. Today we're talking college football rivalry week, giving you my preview for conference championship games, the NFL breakdown, and my three picks for this coming week of NFL action. And of course, we have an exciting interview with none other than the Tit Goblin. Let's get rounding up. We begin, of course, by looking at the biggest weekend of college football action. It was rivalry weekend. There's a couple big points I'd like to hit and a few key games that I want to look into. First off, I love the fights. I love the brawls. Teams were planting flags left and right. It was awesome. It was beautiful. It's what makes college football such a fun sport. It's hate. And what makes sports better than just clean, old-fashioned hate? Getting into the games, we had Memphis 34, Tulane 24, knocking Tulane out of the playoffs. They were on pace. They were on track if Boise was to fall. Now the playoff G5 picture all hinges on the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Georgia 44, Georgia Tech 42. Speaking of clean, old-fashioned hate, 8 overtimes is damn near crazy. Georgia Tech, they did it. They tried. They did their best. Haynes King put his body on the line, but I don't understand when you're down this many cornerbacks, this much, you're here. You've made it to overtime against your rival who's way better than you, way bigger. Why do you not go for two in the first overtime just to try and get it out of the way as soon as possible? Colorado 52, Oklahoma State 0. This is the worst Mike Gundy team I have ever seen from my perch here in the garage. It is something to behold. Colorado laid it on him, trying to make a case for Travis Hunter, Heisman chances. I think they're pretty good myself. South Carolina 17, Clemson 14, the Palmetto Bowl. Clemson, this game did not matter for their ACC championship berth. They relied solely on someone else for that, and they're still technically alive for the playoffs. For South Carolina, this caps off a fantastic season. But you also have to think what could have been if they didn't get jobbed by LSU or lose close against Alabama. They would be sitting in the playoffs right now. Tennessee 36, Vanderbilt 23. Vanderbilt got out to a quick lead, and then Tennessee stomped them into the fucking dirt. This one basically cements Tennessee into the playoffs here. Michigan 13, Ohio State 10. What? Just what? I seriously think that Jim Harbaugh did irreparable damage to Ryan Day when he called Ohio State soft. Because Ohio State had ways to win this game. Yes, Will Howard threw some bad picks. I don't care. You still have the best receiving group in the entire country. Why do you not try and do something with that? Why do you insist on running the ball when your offensive line has been damaged and dinged up? Why are you not running outside? Why are you not doing screen stuff? I don't understand why Ryan Day insists on trying to beat Michigan the Michigan way when you can beat them in a very fun Ohio State sort of way. Just why? Syracuse 42, Miami at 38. This one shakes up a lot. Miami gets knocked out of the ACC championship game, which, remember, they have never made the ACC championship game. Syracuse, Fran Brown, he gets to shower. Great. This also sets Clemson up to face SMU in the ACC championship game. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. But this one, Miami was up, and then in the second half, it was just back and forth. Syracuse battles back, trading touchdowns, and then I don't understand why Mario Cristobal insists on being a stupid guy all the time, but he does it again with the. Why do you kick the field goal? You guys are trading touchdowns left and right. Your offense can't be stopped, and you can't stop their offense. Just go for it, okay? I don't know. Whatever. Penn State 44, Maryland 7. This is Penn State, Maryland. I just wanted to mention this one because James Franklin and Mike Locksley got into it a little bit after the game. James Franklin was 100% right in his post-game conference when he was talking about, hey, if you want us to stop scoring touchdowns when we're up big, when we have our threes in, do something about it. He's doing his job. He has his threes in, and you need style points now anyway, so I don't want to hear it. Notre Dame 49, USC 35. We now have two new records, I think, for Notre Dame's longest interceptions. One at 99 yards and then one at 102 yards, basically within 4 minutes of each other real time, it felt like. Crazy. This game, it was USC could move the ball. They could. So that's a little bit of a worry for Notre Dame going forward, but they still handled business against this was the best offense on their schedule since what? Louisville, right? Like, come on. Indiana 66, Purdue 0. Exercise your demons. Like, exercise those demons, man. Kurt Signetti just laid the wood out. Fake punts when you're up like 40. The ones in when you're up 50. This was gross. And then Texas 17, Texas A&M 7. Texas defense really good. Texas A&M could do nothing offensively. Their only points coming from a pick 6. And it just goes to show, like, this Texas defense, they can reload. That's powerful. This team comes into the SEC year 1 and is playing in the championship game, swinging their nuts around. That's what these Longhorns are fucking doing, huh? Texas A&M, again, 8-4. I don't know how they do it. It's like 3 coaches now, but it's Texas A&M 8-4 every single year. You can book it. It's actually crazy. Now, looking ahead for college football, we have the conference championship games set before us. Here are my picks going forward. So for the Conference USA, these are in chronological order, by the way. Conference USA, Western Kentucky versus Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State is a 4-point favorite. I'm going Western Kentucky here. I think Western Kentucky got the win this week when they played already, not conference championship, but now they're playing again. I think Jacksonville State, their running back is still a little bit hurt. I like Western Kentucky here. Tulane versus Army. Tulane 5.5-point favorite. I gotta favor Tulane. I think they were looking past Memphis. I think they were looking to their conference championship game. Army, of course, has a very good shot here, but I think Tulane squeaks out with the win. Maybe take Army plus the 5.5 though. UNLV versus Boise State rematch for the Mountain West championship game. This one was tough. I favor Boise because they have the best player on the field with Ashton Genty. The guy is insane, and maybe he just goes off. But UNLV, this is going to be a very, very tough matchup, and the winner of this one will go to the playoffs, I believe. Iowa State, Arizona State for the Big 12. It was finally decided after BYU defeated Houston on Saturday night. I think I got to go Iowa State. They just have some weird magic. First 10-win season. I'm going to say first time winning the Big 12, first playoff, and they're gonna shock the world. This is going to be an Iowa State postseason. Just you watch. In the MAC, Ohio versus Miami of Ohio. I got to go Miami of Ohio. I've watched a lot of Ohio teams through multiple coaches. They make it to the championship game. They fail consistently. Big SEC, Georgia, Texas. Give me Georgia here. I see Georgia in the SEC championship game. I'm going to go Georgia. I see it. That's what I'm going for almost every single time. In the Sun Belt, Marshall versus Louisiana Lafayette. Give me ULL. The West is better than the East this year, I believe. I think Louisiana was one of the bigger surprises of the season. ACC, Clemson, SMU all day. Clemson has lost to almost every good team that they have played this season. I think SMU is a really good team. And then the Big Ten, Penn State, Oregon. It's Penn State. What are we doing? It's Oregon. Oregon's going to win the game. This is Penn State coached by James Franklin. Yeah, we're going Oregon 10 times out of 10 here. Whoa, boy. We got a fun week coming up, don't we? Hello there, folks. XFL Jim here at XFL Jim's Knife Emporium. Your one-stop shop for the best knives around. What am I talking about when I'm talking about knives? Well, we have your tactical knife here. This baby is good in a pinch. Self-defense, chopping down trees, revenge. This knife is a great quality knife for a loved one to buy. It comes in black, chrome, or slate. Those are going to be good ones for you. We also have the wonderful wood style sort of switchblade knife. This is great for throwing, for cutting your own hair. Look at that. It's great, it's sharp, it'll get the job done. Of course, we also have axes, throwing stars, all sorts of knives here at the XFL Jim Knife Emporium. And don't forget the wonderful, beautiful spinny blade. So what you do is you want to take this and just spin it around. Use some really fun stuff with that. Great for party tricks, great for kids, honestly. Just get your loved one a knife, get your kid a knife, get anybody a knife. They work for any occasions, birthdays, funerals, weddings. They're fantastic. Only $18.99 per knife. If you buy one, you get the next one twice the price. I'm XFL Jim. Get you a knife today. And some quick takes from the National Football League for you freaks who actually enjoy that thing out there. It's very corporate and it's not sexy. It's not dingy like I like a dirty whiskey in a dusty glass that hasn't been cleaned. That's how the football I enjoy tastes. The NFL is like a crisp beer out of the fridge that has been chilled to perfection and somehow just doesn't taste as good. I don't know. The Bears fire Matt Eberflus. There, they did it. They did the unthinkable. They fired a coach midseason. He is that damn bad. Yeah, this makes total sense. The Bears are looking. They have good weapons. I think Caleb Williams has been improving. I am excited to see what they do in the coaching search. The Chiefs keep getting away with it, by the way. That's my next point. The Chiefs keep getting away with it. This Raiders game. And the Raiders were stupid for kicking the field goal when they did. I think they should have gone for it. Would have ended up being the same situation if they didn't get it anyway. But that's neither here nor there. The Chiefs keep getting away with this weird juju magic, and I'm sorry. I cannot stand for it. There's something in the air whenever the Chiefs play. Bengals dead. Bengals killed, dead. Turn them into a rug. I don't care what you do. Just get them off of my screen. You cannot. The way they are wasting Joe Burrow in this offense right now is deplorable. The Eagles equal great. Capital Great. Great. The Eagles are probably like a top 2 team in the NFL right now. I'm just sorry. That's how they're playing. That's how they're playing. And Josh Allen's my MVP. I'm calling it right now. Josh Allen, MVP. The guy does it all. He throws, he catches, he dives, he runs, he scores touchdowns like crazy. Yes. Now, looking forward to Week 14 of the NFL. I'm going to give you a couple, 3 things of advice here. I have 3 plays. For you gambling inclined people out there, a couple 3 things here. I'm taking the Packers Lions over 51. That's right, Packers Lions over 51. You know what that means. It's going to be pointsy. The Lions defense banged up. Their offense can score on anyone. Give me that over there. Raiders +7. Feisty team. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're good. They're really, really good. But I love the chutzpah that this Raiders team is playing with right now. And number 3, give me the Cowboys Bengals over 49. This could get ugly, but I like overs in Bengals games because their offense is electric and their defense can do nothing. So once again, Packers Lions over 51, Raiders +7, and Cowboys Bengals over 49. That's the NFL bit for today. Let's go. It's at this point in the show that I would like to introduce someone. If you're very #growup certified and know what's going on in the world of me and the garage and all that, you know this guest. But if you don't, give us a big round of applause for the Tick Goblin, everybody. Okay, Tick Goblin, or TG, I guess we can call you. I just have a couple questions, the same interview process for every show. Let's just start with an easy one, I guess. What sports do you enjoy watching?
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank you for having me on, XFL Jim. Favorite sport, huh? I have to go with golf.
Okay. What's your favorite storylines going on right now in just the world of sports?
Oh, my favorite storyline going on right now is Mike Tyson's butt. It's been something I've been following very extensively.
Okay. You gamble on sports. I know sports gambling is a big thing going on right now in today's atmosphere. Do you partake?
I do gamble a little bit, though. It's really just on the WNBA.
Okay, 2 more. I'm a football first guy. Give me your Super Bowl picks.
Super Bowl prediction. I'm going to have to go with the Vikings and the Broncos. Yeah.
And your prediction for the college football national championship?
Just for the college football playoffs, I'm going to have to go SMU Penn State. Yeah.
Okay, that's the Tick Goblin, everybody. Give a round of applause for TG. I love you guys. Go check out my stuff at XFL Jim, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I stream a lot of the X League games. I got weekly videos coming out. I'm actually doing a video coming up reviewing what cities I think would be great for UFL expansion. So be on the lookout for that coming up. And come on, shout out these guys. Give the video a like. Give it a follow. This was a fun deal. Patrick is a great dude. This channel's great. Fucking love you guys, and we'll see you next time for another weekly roundup. Stay frosty and stay #garage certified. Woosa.